Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Stay packing, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down. Lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than imagine.
Coach, the city of Seattle, known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a wet and wild CenturyLink field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. This is fielded at the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Set. 19. I'm coming for you. You mine. Alert. Check 13. Let him go.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Saints' 23-yard line.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
You got tight right there. Check. Lucky.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And able to work his way down to the 16. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. And this is complete. It's Allen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't care who you put on him. he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Bite, 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 bite.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Hey, man, what's up to the brothers that I ain't spoke to today, man? How you guys doing? I ain't even calling me, dog. I can't even.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone.
Hey, Clarence, how you doing?
Seahawks. Christian McCaffrey.
Hey, man, I can't complain about it.
Number 8 on the year. As his guys are able
Nigga
to
flying no regular, so I ain't
here
got
in this
problem.
opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Emmanuel,
Now Jackson on 1st down. And now he'll tuck it and run. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, but he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look
why
like
he ain't fumble?
Really
That was
does.
smart. That nigga would have fumbled, man.
Was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
To throw again on second down. Watson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the ground. And goal.
You better be 24. 24. 24.
Here's Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all
Come on,
week in
Seahawks.
practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big
Man, I
shot
was looking
right
at the
out of
same
gate.
thing.
At worst,
God,
you'll open up the
dang.
defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He got more than he don't.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Beckham. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Check play 39. Here we go.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. He finds his target, Beckham. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. These two teams all tied after one.
Anybody ain't playing Madden that want to shoot or anything?
Touchdown, Saints.
Everybody playing Madden.
And the
Reed and
Saints
Dunn.
have taken the lead. Now Bullock to add the extra point.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
G. Frank, I ain't say that. I ain't say that. Get rid of you and we can do some
That'll be
things,
taken in
bro.
the end zone.
Oh, shoot.
And a good
Chad,
return
Chad.
gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Hey, Chad. No. Hey, Chad. I don't want to play the Chad, so I mean that don't mean nothing to me. I don't want something. So hey, you know I'm cool.
Boy.
No, that Chad. He ain't saying that, Chad. That's you, Chad. That's you, Chad.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
I didn't do that. I ain't even do that. Man, that nigga got.
So what was the formula to get him down there the first time? Something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers.
Look down there tonight to see who shoots, nigga.
Your best guys.
Kareem.
When they work out of the slot,
lighting up like a bug.
Coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out, or you can break in.
I ain't brought that shit for one go shoot.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
I had him.
Now a give right side. Only muster a yard here to the 38.
No, hell no. I ain't saying that. What was it? I said I know I ain't have a good shot. I ain't have a good shot.
Fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was
blink of an eye. That happened fast.
I don't remember that. That dude, there was some H1Z1 shit.
It was less than a week ago.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
They'll try to play keep away from Beckham.
Hell no.
The side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Nah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that one.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. With these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
Well, that nigga was open on that post too, boy.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. It's caught at the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations.
Oh, why you stop?
Strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Yeah, niggas wasn't rocking them, bro.
Jackson.
Niggas was not rocking them.
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away.
Hall of Fame player.
Frustration after the PAT miss.
KG.
Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
So he probably would have, what, next year was his 5th? He would have been next year's class.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender.
Hey, clear.
So in this
y'all
case,
ain't got no playroom or no shit like
you
that.
can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
That little nigga going, he going right now, bro. I just asked him because he's going right now.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I don't know, bro.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
Here you go, here you go, here you go. Here you go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Probably because I hear your shit. I don't hear it, man. I can hear it, man. I hear your shit. Hey,
Here's 2nd
where we
and
going
10
back here,
from
though?
about the 32.
I know we ain't going to the bar. Want to go to the houses? Where we going?
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. 1 yard.
Hey, say, man, we ain't so get it, man.
3rd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior
I'm
to the
going
game.
over here,
He's
man.
definitely one of the better
And then
runners.
Hold on, why I got 20?
And flowing
Oh
to make
my
this
God. Did I miss my
extra
turns
20?
into something big.
Dude, I missed, don't even remember.
I didn't even know I missed it. If I missed it.
Yeah, Don, I'm having to get used to that tap shit, bro, because it be throwing me off.
The
I
Seahawks
be
on
pressing
3rd
like a
down.
motherfucker.
Just 1 for 3
Because
thus
I be
far. This
pressing
is
on
3rd
shit
and
that I'm
9.
thinking I ain't got to tap on, but you got to tap on just everything. Anything you used to press on, you just tap on. Yeah, exactly. Getting in the trucks and all that shit.
And he
I
fires
feel
one
it,
that's
man.
intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will take
5 and
this
2.
one home. It's a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball.
I missed that
and
extra
go the
point.
other
I didn't
way.
even
That's
see
your
it.
vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask
I
around.
did
They'll
miss
tell
it.
you.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point.
Nigga tripping.
I kicked it. I kicked it perfect, so I didn't even look at it.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
It's raining though, so this jump is so crazy in the rain, bro.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I don't know, bro. I'm still kind of.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson.
But see the thing is the vaccine ain't gonna be good when you're on your deathbed because it's to prevent it. So shit, it ain't gonna do you no good then.
Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah.
Don't nobody know what it's gonna do.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's
That's
why.
the crazy thing about it.
Yes.
Nobody knows what it's gonna do to you.
A reminder.
Well, they ain't gonna experiment with us. Y'all see them French doctors talking about experiment with
Have a
Africans.
look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 2nd and 10,
They ain't got the vaccine in there yet.
and that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
And I swear I just seen somebody that wasn't our teammate, bro. But it's...
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Here's how we find out right
here.
here.
Hang on to it.
We good over here.
He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Beckham, the return. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Gotta get up high.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive
started.
started.
Shit, I got sniped. I don't even see no goddamn body.
One bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for
Oh, my
this?
God. I
talked
done
about the
down here,
drills
too.
that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball
Come up
drills,
down,
things of that
Clarence,
nature.
right?
He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to
That's
handle
all
it pretty
three,
well.
man.
He's been right.
Now,
All right, I'm going to go around.
End zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Mark him, bro,
so
mark
after
him.
the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Hey, watch the leg. Begin.
To throw is Jackson. To throw again.
Not one. They got me.
And he
I see
does
this
take
nigga. I
it
would've
in
murked
for the
him.
touchdown.
Oh, I would've murked him.
Flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Hit me with the 2 leads.
To watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B,
Can I come get somebody or no?
on down
Hey,
the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just
No,
saw
no,
exhibit
I can't
Z
go get
right
you.
there.
you did.
Stop your whining. Alert flare. Alert flare. 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 Let's go. Come on.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Them damn animations.
Last week, 3 interceptions. Not an
Dumb
absolute
animation,
disaster,
bro.
but another
Niggas
one
behind.
here to start to get a
Niggas
little worried.
behind me.
Worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions.
And they put him in an
quote, unquote,
animation to
go
where he
away.
can get
That
in
means
front
your
of me
defense.
to
They've
pick
got
it
to go
off.
out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
That's why over here. Normally they don't be at this bunker, man. And
After the
is
interception,
bumping.
here's Watson. Going deep here for Allen. A
we'll
fight for the
get that
football,
back.
and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47.
We ain't
And
worried
they'll
about
start
that.
out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
oh, bro.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Oh, I hit the fucking tree.
Check. Fresh.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A big play there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Bullock good on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Oh, what happened? Yeah, what happened over there?
Fielded about a yard deep.
Hey,
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Motion, 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 motion. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, 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 hey. Showing it, showing it. Go, go, go.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Strip that ball.
From the gun on third, Watson. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Motion, motion, motion. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. No chance. Hey, 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 Mike 50, Mike 59.
Here we go on 4th. Watson.
Nah,
and my goodness, this is incomplete.
Out of all the people you throw it, you choose to throw it here?
Saints will have the football back.
Nah, dog.
That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th.
He ain't the one to throw it.
We've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on
You bitches ain't seen Kareem. They have a rocket motherfucking launch at home.
Jackson going to throw again.
Oh yeah, bitch.
Going to throw deep
Oh, you got him on.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half. Trying to get a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is
I would ask for fucking more ammo.
They're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Actually should have drove over that nigga like everybody else doing the motherfucking game.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. "36 yards on the punt with no return, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime." Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Here we go, 50.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Keenan Allen, 76 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Got one somebody, got two somebody.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Oh, he got a big gun. Never mind. He got a big gun. Hey, they shooting at us going down, too.
This is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Whoa.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Hey, come on, man. Come on, bring this shit on, bitch. Why you backing up?
Again deep there, but unsuccessful. And he'll go
Bitch,
down, but not
trying to
before
run me over
getting
with a
this
motherfucking
inside
car.
the 30.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here.
Come and bite.
4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Running game working, they'll stick with it on
Oh, who
first down.
is this nigga? Who is this nigga?
He gets it down to about the 24-yard
Oh, somebody behind me.
2 yards on the
Oh,
pickup
shit.
there. It'll be second and 8. The last run
Oh,
good
kill
for
that nigga,
2.
bro.
Here's second and 8.
Done, kill that nigga, man. Give me
Now
up.
it's Jackson.
Oh!
He's got him. It's caught. In the
Oh! What the
New
fuck?
Orleans.
Rocket launch.
24-yard touchdown. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another
I wonder
peek
what they was
at
hitting me
to
with to
find
knock
out
me
if
down
this
from
was a
outside the
touchdown or not.
motherfucking
Now
house.
Bullock to add the extra point.
Hey, let's kill their team, mate. Damn, he was hitting me dead on. Fuck, knocked me down
And
doing
that
that
stretches
shit.
the lead to 27.
Makes the score Saints 41, Seahawks 14.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Oh, that nigga hurt. Oh, I couldn't find him, no. Oh, I went right by him. Damn, all somebody had to do was hit him with another rock. It was over.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe
I'll
pump
be right
up
back.
the pace. Maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a first down throw. Watson buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Shoot. 25, check 25, check 59. Alert 3.
Watson escaping the pressure right, and incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much since.
Alert. Mike 50. Drop deep. Let's go, Mike 50. I got one.
Watson off play action.
Why y'all give me the corner
We have not seen
and not the safety he's throwing it to?
Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger.
Don't let it get.
Let's go.
For the University of
The
Texas.
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing.
I'm ready to go away on me.
Went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the
Man, this
defense.
nigga McDowell don't never catch when he lit up. Like, never catch the ball.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in-route.
Why you walk all the way up here to ask me, can you have a snack? When the snack and your mama downstairs.
In this case, though,
But you the nice one, she thought.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Jackson now. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. J.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Hey, check Mike 39.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he'll give it here to his running back. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. This is caught. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run. Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
I got you. I got you.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. From a yard out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Swag, what happened?
What happened?
I was hearing something, but I was trying to hear what you were saying.
I ain't seeing them big dog.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
This defense again really making things tough.
You're getting older, bro. Just turned 30. You know how this shit is.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off.
Start anything, big dog.
Just trying to ram his way forward and get what he can.
Nah, Freddie.
Run for no gain.
Yeah,
Now they'll try
nigga
again
just hit it,
for
man.
25 on 2nd and 10. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's
I
intercepted.
know you ain't never been that old before, so
And he'll score. Touchdown.
I know nothing about that.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of
I
the
don't
3rd
get it
quarter.
live like a jive. I don't get it like a jive turkey.
This field a few
They got
yards
their
in
own
the end
little
zone.
sayings. Motherfuckers stick up their middle finger, motherfucker at the crash site, motherfucker, hey, I'm live, my friends. Motherfucker got live like a jive. Motherfucker post a Family Guy gift. Boy, you young niggas,
Here's
man.
the Seattle offense ready to get this drive
Well,
underway.
Bird's an old nigga, and he
They
do the
gave
live
up
at the
pick
crash
6,
site
and
shit.
now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up.
Why you gotta rub it in the
so
face, big
cautious
dog?
is to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a
Rub
chance to
what?
score. But you still have to be careful because
Man, make a play, you gotta dive all in the,
defense guys can't
jump all in
catch.
the end zone, high hurdle all in the end
I
zone.
thought he was gonna try to dive, bro.
Alert, alert.
You know, you got a little glitch, bro, where you can
Now Watson. Caught by
where you can
Allen.
hit stick the nigga and trip him up from behind or some stuff the kids doing these days.
Like y'all doing it, cause boy, I've seen it done on here
It's been a
plenty of
problem.
times.
Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is
That's what the
3rd and
kids
8.
doing these days, man.
Well, we got kids in the league.
Coming to you. 56. Mike, 56.
From the
Start
gun,
doing
here's
some more
Watson.
kids, man.
And for the fourth time tonight,
Get you
it's
one,
an
bro.
interception. Picked off at the 28. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I want to get some stats. I want to get a pick or two.
He gonna be that's how you know he gonna be special. That's how you know.
So they throw
What round you get that again?
shot at it now as this one's in
Second,
the
I
air.
think. Second round, my second round
This is
pick.
fielded a couple
So here's
yards
how I
deep.
draft shit.
Yeah.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Excuse me.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard
So now they
line,
got some
second and
shit
10.
from down there saying black folk dying at a higher rate than whites, huh, in Michigan on this coronavirus.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Kill.
African Americans are 14% of the state's population, but 40% of deaths. The pandemic is exacerbating inequality.
Boy, and now
Overall,
they can't
pages
even
is
get a
black
playoff.
35%.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course. And that
Caucasian
moves them back
24%.
5. And now after the delay of game,
Caucasian
they're
9
operating
at
behind the
28%.
stick, second and 15. McCaffrey following the penalty. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
You just thought that you mentioned. That's true though. That's real. Just like you said, old boy was saying today, or whatever. Whenever you talk to whoever you was talking
The
about.
Seahawks on third down.
Oh, your neighbor.
Just one conversion and 8 tries. Not good.
Yeah, I better
This
put
is
y'all
third
first down somewhere, man.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
No, shit,
Out
no.
of the gun, Watson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception.
I'm seeing all kind of motherfuckers had get together.
Monte
Shit. What the fuck
Nicholson
is wrong
picks
with
it.
y'all?
The intended receiver there, Allen. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the
I'm gonna listen to this shit.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting
As far
those
as that
numbers
goes.
up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's
Hey, we'll
fault.
give me something to eat and shit like that, bring my ass back to the house.
Maybe some balls were tipped. It
Not
could be
to
so
say I
many
can't do
different
catch
things.
it, you know,
Bottom line, though, it
doing
comes back
that.
to the guy throwing them.
I'm sure not gonna be
on second and 11 now.
congregating when I ain't got to.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
On second down, here's
I
Jackson.
was about to pay.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh.
They're gonna let it go deep
Oh my
right side.
God!
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right
I ain't
around
gonna lie,
20
bro.
or under that.
The pitch was just so high.
It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind.
Boy, let me see this play.
Game,
This nigga pitch got high in
a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game.
Hey, wide ass. Oh, damn.
Down there, but he cannot.
He ain't got that. What's that shit you gotta have?
But I just don't
think
so.
I
I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't
see
anything that warranted a flag.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me control the receiver.
They kept that flag in the back pocket.
Damn.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2. Mike 42. Mike 42. Check Mike.
I'm supposed to go out by 2020.
Jackson.
Yes, it is.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Quentin Williams and the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Second I hit R2, the niggas just disengaged they block.
Check nickel. He's mine.
Crazy.
This is McCaffrey, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Let's make these babies crawl a bit. Echo. Mike's 50. Watch the slant.
Watson now to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Oh! You jumped it like you wanted to pick it.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And it's no good. Elliott pulled it, and this score will stay right where it is.
If this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
They'll run on first down. Samuel, and he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take
Run that rock, boy.
For the
Boy.
touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. As his guys continue to pour it on. Here's Bullock now for the extra point.
Did you turn him to black? I mean, did you say put dread and shit on?
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
He came like that.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You probably never find another spot in this league, man.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
F. Laguna.
Oh, yeah, hell no.
What's his name?
Francisco.
Yeah, what's his name?
Callous Pragmatic.
Yeah.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
No, he ain't trying to. As many times he came in and fucked up.
I done stuck my neck out way too many times for him. I'm done.
Boy, these motherfuckers got that corona, boy. They in the house on the corona. They really play video.
And he's going to have to eat this this one is down. He
Polo
goes.
over there bored in the pitch.
We've been around this league for a while.
I ain't
Almost no matter the situation. In this case, I think he's got to make a decision. He's
you know he ain't leaving. You know a nigga like Polo won't go. He's gonna listen and set his ass
They'll
down.
come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Oh.
3 points down, he's coming.
56, Mike, 56. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Delta, coming after you.
Back to throw, Watson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And they're going to have
What the
this
hell?
midfield.
Yeah, I got to give him one some kind of way, I guess.
30 yards there. And, of course, the 1st down as well. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Nigga, what?
The throw over the middle,
This
take it
nigga
in.
moved away from me.
Inside the 30. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
They're trying to stay connected with their people, man.
Catch made by Slayton. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the
versus
yardage.
Shaw.
It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
56, Mike.
Again, it's Watson.
They keep giving me the wrong player.
Another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And not much on the return.
The ball is
there.
going
They'll take
straight
it
to
only
this
up
dude,
to
and
the
I don't even know who they
9-yard
gave me right there.
line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Ah, you need the NFL help here coming up, huh?
They'll keep it on the ground. Samuel, and he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Snap the ball.
On 1st down, Samuel. Room here to run. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Let's put him on the
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Just a little corny saying he got, that's all.
Timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Check Mike 39. Right here.
Boy, you said something. Dang.
From the red zone now.
What's that? What that mean?
And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already.
Right back at you.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the
McDowell!
They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style.
But see, Desi kind of do like one person skits more like too though. Like I mean, you know, where he's just by himself.
Back home next week.
Well,
meanwhile, for Seattle, the loss here will move them back
to
500.
He has a little more interaction sometimes.
They will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Drilling every day over there.
Oh.